Okay, so what's going on? I'm back, and then I'm gonna continue with ls with options. I'm gonna make this very small because I don't need it right now. Okay, so in the last video we've already learned about the ls, and we've already learned about the cd, we've already learned about the pwd, which are the most used commands in Linux. So now we're gonna use an options for the ls, because in Linux everything has an options. That is why Linux, it is very customizable. You understand, right? You can make your things, and then you can make it an options to do like multiple things, but it is all different to one thing. So you see this ls command, it has an options. You understand, right? So it has an options that if I want to list something in a different way, I can list it in that way. So we have ls tag a, and this a means list all files, and then including hidden files. Okay, I think I write the hidden files wrong. I'm sorry if it's wrong. Including the hidden files. Okay, so basically there are some files that we hide them. Okay, we don't want people to see those files, right? We don't want anyone to just see all the random files in our PC, all those kind of things. So we can hide them. But if you want to see them, we're gonna say ls tag a. For example, you see right now, if I say ls tag a, you're gonna see the files. You're gonna see the files in here, and the files that they will come, they are not the same. You get it, right? Let me show it to you. You see now, you see a lot of things, right? You see the bash history, the bash logout, bash rs, bash original, cache config, dump rc, face icon, hashcat, a lot of things right now. You see right now there are thousands of them, not 3,000s, but a lot of them. So that is why the ls, it has -a option, and -a will list all the files. Okay, right? For example, sometimes maybe I want to go into this folder, which is .cache. Okay, if I don't know that the folder exists, because I initially, if I do only ls, I will just see only this folder. I cannot see the cache. But if I want to see the cache, I have to say ls-a, and then if I want to go to .cache, I have to say cd.cache, like this. You get right? And right now, if I press enter, if I say pwd, you're gonna see it here. I'm in home Kali / what, that cache, the cache, sorry. You understand, right? So and this dot that you see in Linux, it's basically make the folder to become a hidden one, so that you cannot initially see it. If you really want to see it, you have to do ls tag a. Sorry, this one, how do you call this one? In Linux we call it tag. Yeah, something like, if I told you tag, I just meant this one, but like it's a hyphen. So ls hyphen a. This one, it is used to list all files, including hidden directories, including hidden ones. Okay, and then we have another one, which is ls tag l. Okay, so I don't want to stay in this folder, the cache. So how can I go back again? How can I go back pwd? How can I go back to Kali? I'm gonna give you like some seconds to think of it by yourself. So the way to do that is say cd dot. Sorry, only two of the dots. Okay, I press enter right now. Say pwd. I am inside Kali right now. Okay, so let's assume I want to run the ls-l command. Okay, so I say ls, the original ls, you can see the result, and then I say the ls-l. You see the differences? You can see like here, it prints a lot of information, right? So these informations, they are something that I would like to explain to you, but not right now. Okay, I will explain to you when it's time for us to know exactly what are they. Okay, so basically, I'm sorry, I keep repeating this. Basically, so this tag l, you see this, you see it has like how many different things? It has 1, 2. Let me just copy all this, and then I'm gonna paste it in there so that you can see. Copy, selection. It's very simple, and then you can come here, tag l, and the tag l, I'm gonna paste this one. Okay, so it has one thing. Actually, I'm very bad in writing things, so I'm just gonna leave it. I'm not gonna copy it. doesn't sound something. This one is basically oh god, this one is it is literally the information related to this folder, and I will tell you what are the DRWXRXRX. It actually means something, but for now don't care much about it. And this 2, it means what? This 2 means how many directory are inside this directory. Okay, so there are only 2 directories, but there is something that right now, if we really go into CD to desktop, okay, and then I press ls, you will see there is no any directory, right? Very good. But if I press ls-a, you will see this one, dot and dot dot. You understand, right? So this dot in Linux, I already told you, it's a current directory, this directory I am. And then dot dot, it means the directory before the directory like the one outside of this one. Okay, so these ones, they are counted as directory. That's why you see here it's 2. You see these 2 here, we have 2 of them, 1 2, we have 2 directories, but in Dave we have 3 directories. Okay, so let's assume I say cd dot, I go back to I go back to where I was before, and then I press ls-l, and it show me this one, and then I say cd dev, and then I press ls-a. You see right now it's 3 of them, 1 2 3. You get it, right? That's why 3 exists here, and all of them it's 2 2, because this is just a fresh new operating system, and I really don't use it. I'm just using it because to make sure that what I'm doing and what you're doing is the same thing. You get it, right? So now we finish with ls tag l, not really, and like this one, you see this kali kali, it basically means who is the owner of this folder. You understand, right? Yeah, the Linux ownership is the most important thing. Like, I cannot write to anyone else folder. It has to be my folder. So if I didn't own that folder, I cannot write the folder. Okay, and this one is 4096. If you convert 4096, it is 4 megabytes, and this one it requires it tell you the minimum size in the folder is this one. You understand, right? But right now we really don't need to care about that one as well. And this one is a July 17th of 544. This timestamp, it tells you when is the last time that I modified something in this folder. You understand, right? So the last time I modified is July 17th, which is today, and then at 5:44 right now is 6:08. So it is not that much a long time. It is our first tutorial, and this one I modified it in July 3rd at this time. You understand, right? And this one I modified it in May. You understand, right? Good. So ls tag l, we finish with it, and then I'm gonna come to ls tag d. Okay, these are like the most used ones. So I say ls dash d. Did you see what it all lists? It lists only this one. Let me go to cd dash home dash kali, which is where basically the space, I want to close this space, this is basically the space. Okay, and let's assume, okay, for this example I wanted to demonstrate to you, I have to create a file. I have to create a file, and this file, so that I will show you exactly how this ls-d works. So let me just create like a random files. Let me just make a simple for loop for I in 1 to 10. I'm sorry, this is CSH. Oh, I'm stupid. For I in 1 to 10, do touch. Let me just touch something like something underscore the variable I here. Should works like this. Done. Oh my god, it did it only once. It didn't do the loop. I don't care. Let me just touch things then. I'm just making that kind of file. As you can see, like the moment I make it in here, it already just appears here, right? I see like just random files. Really, I'm just writing them because. But why does this follow the loop though? That's the thing. Oh, I see. I know why. okay, that's your problem. I don't care. So right now I have a lot of files. When I say ls, you're gonna see like different things, right? Like, and the thing is, as you can see, the folders, they are blue here. The files, they are white. Very simple thing. You don't know. It is not complicated. It's very simple. So I'm going to show you the usage of ls tag l. Okay, sorry, tag d, the one that will display only current directories. So let's say I say ls tag d. You know what it's gonna display? It's gonna display only dot again. You got right. It's gonna display only dot outside. So in this place, it's gonna be like, hello, bro. Why are you displaying only dot? So this is, I know how to display the only directories, but I just want to show you how to Google things. For example, so right now I come to browser. I want to open a browser real quick, and then I want to show how to search things. What is this? Okay, got it. ls tag d. It's very simple. Just search. You just search for the command. Oh, actually no, it's lists. Oh, nice. I already searched it from Google. Okay, Stack Overflow is like, it's like your go thing. All the time you has to be in here. Just look at the first one. Choose it. For example, it's ls tag d. Everything in this folder that it has to be a folder. So you basically copy this one. Boom, boom, and I don't need browser anymore. Yeah, I'll close it, please. I'll Control Shift V. Okay, when you want to paste something in terminal, you don't press Control V. You press Control Shift V, because you press Control V, it's do something else. So you see, if I press this one, it's gonna show me only the folders, desktop, this, and this. You see it, right? You see it display only the folders. It doesn't display the file names. You understand, right? So that is how we do the ls tag d thing. So you did it like this, ls tag d, and then you say everything that has some sort of include inside. Very good. So, and then the last one but not the least is ls, the file type. Okay, so sometimes let's assume you download an application, and the application, it has a lot of files. It has a lot of programming languages, and you are not interested in all of them. You're just interested in only one type of files. Okay, so the easy way to do that is you can specify the file type that you want. You can say ls tag file type, and then you're gonna see the name of the file, e.g. the txt, html, doc, cpc, whatever it is. So right now we're just gonna make, like, let's make a file. Let's say touch file 1.cpp. like it is just like a simple cpp file, and I touch file 1.txt. I'm gonna make another one .html, and I'm gonna make another one that's maybe java. Okay, so now I have a lot of files that they have extensions, right? We have a php file, I have a cpp file, html, java, and text file. Okay, so let's assume I have thousands of text files, and I want to view only text files. Let's assume I have 200,000 of multiple folders, and I don't want to view that one. Honestly, I just want to view only the txt file. So I can say ls tag file type, and there's something cool about the terminal. Okay, when you start typing the command, for example, so right now I say ls. If I press tag fil, if I press tab, the tab key, the key tab in my PC, it's gonna auto complete the word for me. Basically, it is an auto completion. You see tab, boom, it's already finished. So I don't have to type all of it. So I select the file type, and then I can say txt, and I have to say the txt. Sorry, so it's supposed to be the txt. This one is an error. So I know who you are. And if you study programming, you know that this star actually not programming. It's only applied in Linux. This star means everything. So I am telling you, can you please list any file which ended with the txt? Yes, please do it and see what happens. You see the file one I have, it lists the file one. Okay, let's assume I say, I want only the one that ends with the cpp, and guess what, I get it. Let's say I want only the file type that end with how do you call it, that end with html, and see it here, it already exists. You understand, right? So this is how we use the dash file type. And let's assume I wanted to, and you see with this file type too, you can actually include only directories. Okay, you can say you can include something like this. You see, it only it it includes the folders. You know, so right, it includes it like it lists the folders and the name of the files inside the folder. For example, right now you see the dev folder, it has the UIA domain folder inside it. You understand me? God. So like this one's, it's very useful command. It's very simple and you should practice it a lot. So we finished with ls, and I'm gonna stop the video because I don't want it to be too long. It's actually already too long. So the next one is gonna be creating files, and creating files and directories and removing them. And see you there. I'm gonna stop this one. It's 31 megabytes. Reasonable.